and greetings to all of you. This case study presentation will be presented by Michelle Henry, Lodria Mosibin, Mabel M. Eric, Nadira Shafika, and myself, Najiha binti Ghazali. Nadira and I will be the representative for case number 1. And with that, let's get started.
In this case, there are few characters involved in the case. The first one will be Mr. Nataraj, the regional manager of Alpha Private Limited Company. Second is Mr. Bhavan, the sales representative of the company. And the last one is the hospital superintendent of Good Health Hospital, which is also one of the loyal customers to the company. As the regional manager, Mr. Nataraj is the person responsible in making a decision for this case. One day, the hospital superintendent from Good Health Hospital has called Mr. Nataraj to complain about Mr. Bhavan being ineffective in his work, and they also mentioned that Mr. Bhavan should be removed from the company or else they will stop any business with them. This has caused Mr. Nataraj to choose whether to keep Mr. Bhavan in the company or keep the hospital superintendent as their loyal customer, or maybe he could find a solution to keep the both of them. Without further ado, let's see what are the alternatives that Mr. Nataraj can do. If I were Mr. Nataraj, there would be few alternatives that might solve this problem based on my opinion. Number 1. I will keep Mr. Bhavan in our company. As we can see in the track record, Mr. Bhavan was a good and a hardworking person in the company. If I remove him, our company might be losing one of our good workers and we will be struggling to replace Mr. Bhavan's place. For this alternative, we need to let go one of our loyal customer, which is Good Health Hospital, and with that, we will also be struggling on finding new loyal customers. Number 2. I will discuss with Mr. Bhavan to improve his customer relationship skills. Even though it was personal differences between them, customers will always be right in every situation. For this solution, the advantage is Mr. Bhavan will not lose his job, but the disadvantage is the hospital superintendent might don't want to deal with our company anymore since Mr. Bhavan will still be in our company. Number 3. I will also try to get Mr. Bhavan and the Good Health Hospital superintendent to sit together and discuss their personal differences between them. The chances of both of them staying with our company are big for this alternative. Since the both of them might stay with our company, then there will be no disadvantage for this alternative.
Lastly, as for the solution, we decided to go for the third alternative, which is the superintendent of Good Health Hospital and Mr. Bhavan sitting together to discuss the personal differences between them. Objective of this discussion between just the two of them would be settling down any occurrence of misunderstanding and also to find solutions to their own problem. The chances for the both of them to stay with our company are high for this alternative, which is why we chose this as our best solution, because we intend to keep our best staff so the morale of the workplace won't be affected by this problem. We also need one of our loyal customers to continue supporting our business, because we believe if we do get a second chance, we will be fixing our weaknesses and be better in the future. We have reached the end of case study number 1. Our remaining members will fill you up with case study number 2.
Hi, I'm Michelle Henry and this is my team members for problem solving and decision making studies for case 2. Lodria Mosibin and Mabel Eric. The parties involved in this case are Sarah Britton as a representative from Food for the Children, Minister of Education in Papua Tuyua, lastly, school administration and people in Papua Tuyua.
Loya you mistap lo Papua Nigini.
Atamaka minjuni.
Aya Papua Nigini temelo.
Ma Papua Nigini o no taye.
This is Papua New Guinea.
The problem that Sarah Britton is facing is that the process of approval in Papua Tuyua has been postponed by the Education Minister. The food for the children has to be provided within the next few days before the monsoons arrives. As the executive committee, I am responsible for making certain decisions to ensure the acceptance is approved as soon as possible. What should I do?
Thank you, Michelle. Next, the comment on this case.
First command, report the Education Minister to the International NGO on UK for misuse their power. The Education Minister might be sued and take actions for the bribe. However, it will harm the relationship between the NGO organizations and the Minister of Education in Papua Tuyua. Besides that, viral stories to other authorities to gain attentions around the world. It will bring and welcome more NGO organizations to work together for the families in Papua Tuyua. There are risks for competing in funding. The more NGO agencies competing for the resources of food, there is no guarantee for the international NGO base in UK to keep transferring food. Last command, distributing the food by ourselves without the consent of the Education Minister by recruiting volunteers. In this way, the distributing work can be done faster and delivered to the families in need before the monsoons come. With the help of many volunteers, this will allow many people to do good deed. On the other hand, it did not pay much as it is a non-profit organization but it doesn't reward staff and volunteers.
Thank you, Mabel. Next, we go for recommendation and solution. First, we make a video about Papua Tuyua to attract media attention so that everyone will know the situation and tell the media about the minister that why he delaying the process in hope for a bribe. Second, just distribute the food supply to the people of Papua Tuyua. Third, call the other NGO, ask them for a help to push the minister to make the process more faster. In conclusion, I think all the solution given is right because in the end, all we want is the same goal as the Papua Tuyua community, which is delivered the food safely. As long as we can bring happiness to Papua Tuyua community, we will find solution with lower risk, positive consequences, and higher successful rate for the people of Papua Tuyua. That's all from us. Thank you.